And this marks the end of another day in the Balearic Islands. We have another fantastic sunset. I love my backyard. I so should have done this so long ago. This is the best backyard in the world. Sun's about to say good night. Till tomorrow.
We woke up this morning. It was raining. We heard some thunderstorms already, but the view is still absolutely amazing. The contrast of the blue against the grey skies is incredible. But it's getting quite rolly here, so we're moving. That very dark cloud over there is where we're sailing into. Let's see. You can see rain ahead of us. Let's see if by the time we get there, we'll still be raining. There's not much wind, less than 7 knots. We have the main up, but we're still motoring. So we're not exactly sure how things are gonna happen. So how was our experience of sailing into the middle of the very, very dark cloud?
Interesting. The wind blew up to almost 20 knots.
And we put a reef on?
Put a reef on
The main?
The wind was right on our nose.
Yeah, but it was just the gusts. They were gusting up to 20, but then actually not much wind. And now we turned the cape and we're doing a downwind sail with one reef on the main. And how many knots of wind?
14 knots of wind.
Yeah.
5.5, 5.6 wind at the ground.
Yeah. So we should shake that reef off, but
That means turning the boat into the wind again.
yeah. And we didn't have breakfast, so
We're a bit weak.
we're not doing it.
We're a bit weak today.
But hey, at least we're sailing. Where are they? Contrary to those guys that've been chasing us motoring. Yeah. We motor sailed for quite a bit,
More than wanted.
but at least we tried. Brownie points for us. Not so many brownie points for our friends over there. They're Spanish and I guess they're not in the mood to sail with this weather. I can understand them.
It's cold and wet.
It's not cold, it's wet. So we're being a bit lazy today. We had to put a reef on the main earlier and now we could totally shake it off, but we're being lazy and we're keeping it. But check out the view. It's quite pretty, even in bad weather. So
Yes, there's birds somewhere. Calm down.
that is what we're doing. And the young lady
She's going crazy because of
is all
birds.
excited because there's birds over there. Ella, cockpit. Come on, cockpit. Ella, cockpit. Talking to you.
Oh, they must have heard you.
Yeah.
They put a sail out.
Really? So there's some ducks, I believe, flying just, what, half a meter above the water, and it's catching Ella's attention. So we've been sailing the entire morning while others have been motoring, but finally the wind has completely given up on us and we're also motoring. But that boat over there is our friends from Nisbuk, a German vessel, and they've pretty much been kind of following us since Cartagena. So this will be what, the third time that we bump into each other?
Yeah. Yeah.
Third? No, fourth.
They're on the end of our dock. We're only just like
Yeah, and then
two boats away.
we saw them again in Santa Paula, and then in Portavels, and now they're chasing us. That's nice. So we just arrived to our new cala, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a double arm cala or double head. It's beautiful. It smells like pine trees, and you can hear birdies. It's actually quite nice. There's only these two boats over here, and it's so beautiful. Isn't that right, Ella? Beautiful? Yeah.
With such an incredible surrounding, this cala was about to become one of our favorites. Part of a natural park surrounded by trails, the view of the anchorage were all breathtaking, and soon we were out and about exploring the surroundings by foot and then also by dinghy.
What do you think about this bay?
Very pretty. Nice bay to hang out in.
One of our favorites so far?
Probably one of our favourites so far. It's a little quieter than the other bays we've been into.
Yeah. But
It's pretty nice.
careful about what you said. Look at that. So many boats, huh?
They're not coming here.
No matter how much we explored, I simply could not decide which point of view I liked best. Up from the hill, the path that connects both beaches, or from the water. There was so much to explore.
Nice little hidey hole, hey? Get back your boat into here.
If you have a very small boat. So, a perfectly nice anchorage, pretty nice one actually. Pretty quiet yesterday at least, and this morning turned out into this. I mean, look at how many people on the beach. We are in the middle of New May. Oh, that's so cool. And it's called Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah, cool. How much you're doing? 4.8. Yeah. So this legend has been following us since the cala that you see on the background, where that boat is. He's literally keeping up with us. We're doing 5.5 knots. Look at that. Ironman. Oh my god, he's going to overtake us. Look at that. Call it fit, huh?
Yeah.
Literally, he's going to overtake us.
Quick, go faster, go faster.
No, that's not fair. Yeah. Okay, he's not on the same angle as us, but he is.
Take the shortcut.
He's taking the shortcut, but he's overtaking us.
I think he's worried we're going to sea. We're not.
Yeah. Look at that. Call it fit. He's not young. He's not a young guy. That is awesome. That's it.